Welcome to your daily focus for October the 18th, 2021. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly. Thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. I send it right back to you. Absolutely. You guys are phenomenal. We have the 18 energy today. The 18 energy, it's going within and really being honest with ourselves about what makes us feel safe, secure, have a peace of mind. Our definition of happiness, joy, laughter, abundance. Because for each and every one of us, it's really different. We are told from media, friends, family, from birth, we are told of the different things that we need to love in our lives and like in our lives and want in our lives, and how everything goes together in order for us to feel that stability, in order for us to feel that love, in order for us to feel that joy, that sense of peace. And it's not until we start to figure out that it's a personal path, a personal choice, and we go within and we seek for what makes us feel free, what makes us feel alive. What are some of those things? Get a pen, a piece of paper, write them down. Ask yourself. Sit for a few moments and go within. Absolutely, under the 18 energy. It's all about looking inwardly and understanding yourself better so that you can take those strides on your path with a strength, with a confidence. 1 plus 8 is a 9 energy. So it's about preparing our way for the new to come. We're clearing the field, so to speak. So we are letting go of behaviors and habits. We are stepping into new behaviors, new habits, new ways of doing, new ways of being, new ways of becoming. We're inviting in new growth, new experiences, new friends. And we have to have the space for that. So we have to organize our routines, our lives, in order to bring that, what we want, into our lives. If we do the numerology of the day, it is a 15, and that's very much about letting go of old patterns, old habits, old behaviors. If you're not happy in your job, then brush up your resume. Get it out there if there's something more suited to your passions, your desires. Maybe you don't want to work for a living, but you want to feel needed in some way. So go and dedicate your time, your energy to a shelter, a senior's home, a hospital, a charitable organization, a church, a faith community. Somewhere within the community where you can give of yourself and feel wanted and needed. We all need that in our lives. Absolutely. And so what do we let go of in our daily routine in order to make room for that experience in our life? Maybe it's a person that we want to come into our life. Do we have the time? Do we have the energy? Do we have the resources? 1 plus 5 is a 6, so it really can be a lot about our health, our well-being, the mundane in life. It's the little things that matter today, the little things that we change and rewrite the script on that'll matter so much. Now, we have the sun in Libra, and the moon, I believe, is in Aries today. By the time most of us wake up, I'm pretty sure Aries will be joining us at the breakfast table, at the breakfast nook. But we have so much happening within the sky this week. A lot of it happens today, but there's other events happening. So we are all going to feel this energy shift. So maybe that is why it's a great day to connect with our inner selves and see where the dust settles. Because we could feel like our problems are bigger than life. Maybe we have over this last little while, and maybe we will continue to for another short period of time. But trust me when I say the energy is shifting. Jupiter goes direct today. So I think Jupiter's been in retrograde for 4 months, pulling us down, pulling us back, not allowing us to see the abundance that can be in our lives with clarity, with understanding, and meet it with a confidence. We have Mercury also going direct today. Now remember, they'll still be in their shadow period, right? The planet starts here and then it goes backwards, but then it comes forward again and pushes out, right? So over the next little while, we'll start to get the clarity. We'll start to get the understanding that has been hidden from us, concealed from us. Pardon me. We'll want to create, we'll want to do, we'll want to create opportunity and adventure in our lives. And with this Aries moon, I mean, that's a fire energy. I think Mars is also talking to Jupiter today, and that rules Aries. So it's going to be a little intense today. We could feel overwhelmed today over the next several days. And don't worry about it. No, it's the energy shifting for you to get into a better place, a better frequency. Your faith grows in yourself. Your faith grows in God, your angels, your spirit guides, of your talents, your abilities, maybe in other people that surround you. Your confidence is stronger. Your enthusiasm will soar through the roof. You'll want to take those steps. That'll be the motivator for you. Just wanting it. And knowing that you can have it. Clarity, understanding comes in. Our communication will get better. Now, will it today? Chances are no. Today will be part of the shift. We also have the sun moving signs this week, and we have the full moon this week. So we have a lot of energy shifts happening in our... So just, the 18 energy is beautiful because it asks us to just go within. To just understand ourselves, our own motives, our own truths, our own values, our own happinesses and joy. And how to bring them into our everyday experience. That's what the 6 energy is all about, our everyday experience. And what has value, what we want to keep, and what doesn't, what needs to go by the wayside. And we will be looking at these things today. We will be understanding our own world, our own path with a clarity. So give it your time, give you yourself the time, the energy, in order to look within. Say, what does make me happy? How do I feel secure? What's bothering me right now that is making me feel unsecure? And why does that make me feel unsecure? Because you are protected and you are loved. So let's see what the cards have to say. So we are going into a much easier energy, but it's not going to feel like it, okay? It's not. Chances are we're going to see our small problems as these big, huge mountains to climb that's insurmountable. We won't make it. We can go very easily to the negative today in what's not working and what's not right. But that's only because Jupiter is standing still in the sky. Mercury is standing still in the sky. So Saturn, actually. Saturn and Pluto, they're all just frozen almost in time. Because they're all coming out of retrograde, right? So it's like a still shot of the sky. I think Saturn moves like 4 minutes or something. That's like 0.04 degrees for the entire month. Just because it's just crazy. So we're going to feel like we're stuck. We can't move forward. Our wheels are spinning. And don't worry, because something will move to put us into action. and know that it's coming. So don't feel like you have to push yourself. Going inward today is probably the most therapeutic and best thing you can do for your path forward. You'll start to see these winning situations in your life. These lucky coincidences happening in your life going forward. Especially when it comes to people. And coloring outside the lines. Okay, let's see what the cards have to say. The Knight of Pentacles is first. Now I look at this knight and I look at the way the artist has portrayed this card. And this is really about just having a faith. And yeah, it's a knight. Sometimes we think we're on the right track and we find out we're not. But it's about realigning yourself with a faith in yourself, a faith in God, your angels, the spirit guides, the universe, the divine energy that surrounds us. To have a faith, to have a belief. As the knight does in his horse. He doesn't have any reins, any kind of even saddle to set in. He's at one with the horse. He's at one with his path forward, with the horse. He holds his abundance out front. He knows that nothing can happen. Nobody can take this away. True abundance is like that. We haven't packed food. We haven't packed water. We didn't put our armor on. We look like we're going out for a day for a picnic rather than on our path towards our goals, our dreams, our desires. This is really about going with the flow and trusting the energy, in knowing that if something arises, you'll see it. And yes, we'll pay attention to what's happening, but we're not going to try and push through the energy right now. We have no armor. We have no weapons. It's a total trust. It's a total trust in saying, I want this in my life, and I'm willing to work for it. So help me along my path. And then rolling up your sleeves and getting to work on it. The World card. The World card says there's a brand new tomorrow waiting for you. There's a brand new path on which to walk. And there are some things that you need to take care of. Very much with the 9 energy that we are experiencing today. We have to clear the way for the new beginnings. We don't want to take things forward with us. It's a time to say, I don't need this in my life. And fill that space with what you do need in your life, what you do value in your life, what does bring you happiness and joy. This is about new beginnings, new starts, new seasons. This isn't just a new season or a new chapter. This is a whole new book. This is a whole new story. And it's based on all that you've been through in order to get to the here and now. What has made you you, that has prepared you for this path, this step forward. And for each of us, it'll be different. Some of us, it'll be job, finances. Others will be love. Others will be community, service. Others will be health, well-being. Or maybe it's a little bit of a mixture of that for you. Absolutely. One more card, and look at this, the 7 of Pentacles. Where is your focus? Now is a time when we look inward and we're asking us what makes ourselves happy. Are we doing those things for ourselves? Are we growing that abundance? Are we paying attention to the seeds that we have already planted? It's tending our gardens. It's taking care of us. It's celebrating you in some way. Knowing that you've got this. Knowing that things are taking a turn for the better, even when you don't see 1 ounce of evidence, to just know they're going, everything's going to be fine. Everything's going to work out. I remember during, the whole lead up to the funeral for my mom and the burial, and everything was going wrong, and yet everything came together so beautifully. And I think I shared a couple of the little miracles that made us all smile and feel a little bit more, our hearts at ease. But it just seemed like, and everybody would, well, what if this happens? What if that doesn't happen? And I said, it'll all work out. Don't worry about it. It'll all work out. Just, you know what? When the phone rings, we'll ask the questions and we'll get the answers. Until then, let's move on. Let's just breathe. It'll all work out. And it all worked out so beautifully. It was unbelievable. Of course, I had a true belief that it would. Of course it would. And that's the kind of feeling you have to have inside of yourself for your goals, your dreams, your desires, your successes. Of course they're going to work out. Of course they are. So it's about putting our focus back to where it needs to be. And when we look within ourselves and we start asking ourselves some questions, and we start looking at what we're doing in the present, there will be things that we'll want to change. We will want to change them. We'll want to reform them in some way. You'll want to transform them in some way. In certain areas of your life, and do not worry, because with Mercury going direct and Jupiter going direct, and of course we have Saturn and Pluto who have already gone direct. We have the full moon coming. So yes, it is about new beginnings under the energy we're at, but we're looking at the new beginnings, but we're still letting go of stuff. And maybe because we're moving into the eclipse season. So that could have a lot to do with the messages of making sure that we're not taking forward with us things that we do not need on our path, things that no longer have value and serve us anymore. I'm going to have a little sip here of water. I'm parched. Okay, we'll get a mantra. So know the energy is changing. Know that the energy is, you're going to start feeling alive. You're going to start having that confidence. You're going to start having that willpower, that drive. I think Jupiter goes direct at 22 degrees too. So that's a master number. And yes, master numbers ask more of us, but the rewards are that much greater. So our intuition will be higher. I mean, with Jupiter especially. I mean, look at that. Jupiter, the planet of expansion, of growth. And it is mixed with the 22 energy of great intuition. And awakenings. Clarity and understanding will come in. You'll understand what needs to be done and what needs to be pushed to the back burner or wiped right off the list. Sensuality. Express your sensuality. A lot of times, without even realizing it in life, we start to grow this harder exterior, a protection, a wall of protection around ourselves. And this card is saying, take a deep breath and soften up a little bit. To love yourself. To see the beauty in yourself and see the beauty in what surrounds you. To sit in a moment of gratitude for who you are, your talents, your abilities, the beautiful person you are. How you express yourself to the world. Is it with a softness or a hardness right now? So if you've had that shield raised, remember our knight there, we had no armor. We didn't have shields, we didn't have swords. We had nothing. We had our heart, our compassion, our empathy, our inner wisdom, our inner intuition. Okay, sensuality. So being a sensual person means you have a heightened awareness, whether it's through touch, smell, taste, hearing, and feelings. Sensuality plays a big part in your sex life and overall ability to derive pleasure from any part of life. It's time to take advantage of what life has to offer and live with love and passion. You may feel eager to experiment in life. You can make great discoveries of mind, body, and spirit, fulfilling your desires and enjoying the ultimate contact with others. Sensuality embodies all the qualities of self-awareness, including your uniqueness and authenticity within your own comfort zone. Express your sensuality in your own way, or discover it. Discover your vitality. The mantra is, I live life to the fullest with passion and love. I live life to the, and we're going to feel that way. We are going to step into that. I mean, the sun was just talking to Jupiter. We have that happening. Now the sun's going to switch signs. We have Jupiter going direct. And we're going to feel that expansion of joy and happiness, passion. So it's going to be like a breath of fresh air coming in. So expect that to start entering your life. And yes, right now we could be under a confusion. We could be under a fog, thinking, oh my gosh, I don't know how I'm going to dig through all this. I don't know how I'm going to make it through this. I don't know what to do next. I don't know where to turn. I don't know who to talk to. All those things will come into the knowing, the clarity, the understanding, the person, the support you need might just show up at your doorstep. We'll see what the animals have to tell us. So yeah, all the planets have been in retrograde. So like I said, it goes all the way one way and then it holds up there, right, for a second, and then it comes down and swoops through. It starts to slow down as it gets up here, and then it freezes. And it's like all the planets are frozen in the sky right now. So yes, we are going to feel like we don't know which way is up. And that's the energy around us. So know that you're not going mad. Know that you will get through it all. Take a deep breath. Go within. Have that heart to heart with yourself. And then, understand that you've got this. Look at this. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. So power, visionary thoughts. That's what I kept trying to think of when I was trying the 22 energy. And I'm like, it's right there. What am I supposed to say? It was visionary thoughts. And there it is. I wish I would have said it before. But, it's here now for you. The visionary thoughts is the 22 energy. We get the visionary thoughts. We get the higher intuition. And it does demand a lot more of us. But wow, the rewards are so much greater when we meet those challenges. When we face that new path and take our steps. I'm going to take a sip of water again. I don't know why. I must have had too much salt or something. Because I'm parched. Okay. Power, visionary, heart chakra, assertiveness, water, and healing. Every time you don't follow your inner guidance, you'll feel a loss of energy, a loss of power, a sense of spiritual deadness. The color pink on the flamingo is symbolic of love and the heart chakra. Flamingo's legs are wiry but strong, and flamingo tells you that in matters of the heart, you are much stronger than you give yourself credit. It's time for you to stand up for yourself with your head held high. You don't have to hurt anyone's feelings. However, you have hurt yourself or allowed others to hurt you long enough. Now is the time to allow yourself to heal by being assertive and speaking your needs and concerns. You can do it verbally, you can write it down, but know you have the power. So long as you name yourself master of it, you write the narrative. If you're going through something tough, reach out to your friends and family, but know that you have the ability to stand on your own two legs and survive after the dust has cleared. The energy of your life may be shaking, and it's causing people to act irrational, hide, scream, cry. Maybe some are exiting your life, and there are the ones that are entering your life, helping you with the future life game plan. So yes, even the flamingo knows that we will be feeling a very strong energy shift throughout the week. So take a deep breath, follow the 18 energy today, and go within. Have a conversation with yourself. Understand what truly fills you with passion, with desire, with a want, with a need. In order to bring in joy, happiness, that is the 5 energy. That is the yearly energy. That is the goal. To start to create joy and happiness, laughter and giggles in our life on a daily basis. So look within. Know that you've got this. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.